Hello, everybody, and this is Aaron Mack, and you are tuned in to hashtag Verse TV week 125. And this is the Homos Talk Show, and I'm here with my good friends who are going to introduce themselves right now. First, who do we have with us? Chrissy.
Hi, it's Chrissy from Cleveland, Ohio. Hey.
All right. And we have Mumu LaRue with us.
Jasmine.
This is Mumu LaRue from Las Vegas.
All right. And Brittany is with us.
Hey, it's Brittany from Ohio.
All right. And Mershawn.
And this is Mershawn from Cleveland, Ohio.
Wonderful. All right. So let's get this show on the road. Now, our first topic is actually going to start off with a little bit of live streaming video, if you will. So, everyone, I request that you just bear with me as we do this. And this will take an extra second, but just an extra second. Now we are broadcasting live screen. And this first topic.
Because it's not about you, because it's not about the children. Because it's not about the kids. Y'all girls be really putting this stuff on. It's about you. It's about you. It's about the way you, and I would respect you more. I would respect you more if you just lean and say, yes, yes, I don't like you motherfuckers. I would respect you more. I would be like, you know what? You a real ass bitch. You just better stay across the street and not bring that stuff over here screaming in my face with that bullshit. But you a real ass bitch though. You know, I ain't got no problems with the gays. I ain't got no problems with none of that stuff, man. But see, I worry about my kid. Y'all, you sound stupid. If you feel some type of way by two niggas, you need to feel some type of way by two bitches or shut the fuck up. Have a blessed day. It's not because it's
All right. So this topic is called, actually, and let me do this stuff. All right. This topic is called The Cause, and it's coming from T.S. Madison, Dre Day Law, and Gay Magazine. Now, Aaron Mack actually appreciated seeing Normani engage in the homo act on stage. Some were vehemently opposed to this, but Aaron Mack appreciated it. And yes, it's been done before. Sure, she is hetero. But perhaps in seeing it in media even more can work on the public subconscious to become more comfortable with LGBT in general. Nevertheless, the other side remembers the kiss among Madonna, Christina, and Britney, but that just felt like a stunt to please some men. Also, it was three as opposed to one-on-one, for whatever that's worth. But all three women are actually allies. And the question was Madonna, Christina, and Britney simply a positive predecessor for Normani and Tiana Taylor helping what we just saw? In other words, something positive? Or is it never helpful for our LGBT cause when heteros engage in homo activity on stage? Why? And the order of the answers for this, and you have up to 1.7 minutes, the order where the answers will be Mumu LaRue, Chrissy, Brittany, Mershon. So take it away, Mumu LaRue.
What that got to do with anything? I mean, that's how I feel. She's trying to make a point, but I feel like what do I have to do about anything? I feel like everybody, trying to get attention, and this is what it's for. She hopped on a girl trying to get attention for a single outside. Lil Nas X, he happened on gay people. Well, he is gay. Well, he happened on other men, for attention. And so it's like, but we already know all this, right? I think it's just, and it's not. I don't feel like it's going to affect anything because we all know who we are. But Chrissy,
Okay.
take it.
I don't know if I would say that Britney and Christina and Madonna was like a predecessor to any of that. I mean, in my opinion, it's all just entertainment if you're doing it as a heterosexual person, and it's not contributing anything towards a community that you don't even identify with or don't understand. It's just all entertainment from that perspective. That's my opinion. And Tiana Taylor is hot, so that girl is hot. So she don't need all that they needed, but I want to say that too. But I don't know. It just seemed to me also like when certain artists do things that are not in the Black community, it seems like it's more okay, or it's less critical. People are less critical about it, or they're only critical just for a second because they're gonna say, "Oh, this is just entertainment." You feel me? Like, what does what heterosexual people do on stage have to do with the gay community or the rights of the gay community? Or like, making anything that is okay with how someone else engages in sexual activity, making it look any kind of way or appear any kind of way, or making it seem like it's wrong because it's not the same way. It's actually the same way.
All
That's my opinion.
right. And Brittany?
For me personally, I think it's less of a gay rights issue or anything like that. It's more of a women's sexuality issue, because if it was her making out with a dude on stage, I'm pretty sure it would have the same outroar. It'd just be about, oh, she's being too sexy in front of the kids instead of you're showing two women kiss in front of the kids. It would have always been an issue because she's a Black woman, and there's always a stigma against women doing anything that's not Puritan. So I think it's less of a, I don't think this is ever going to be a gay rights issue. The Madonna thing, I don't think even back then it was a gay, well, probably was, but I don't think it was that important to gay rights or anything like that. I think this is just a women's rights, women owning their bodies and doing what they want. This isn't any different than two straight girls kissing at a bar for the attention of a guy. They're just doing it on stage now.
All right, Mershawn.
My thing is that the whole outrage aspect of it just comes, it to me just sounds like it's just a lot of people just wanting attention from both the performers on stage and the people who are just outraged about it. It's like someone said something about Lil Nas X. It's like, he's him. He will always be him. You know the type of product that he's going to put out. It's we know like these artists. We know who they cater to and what it's for. And I don't think that it's really important. I think that it's just they just want to be heard for like their 15 seconds. And yeah, that's it.
All right. And the next topic called, and I'm personally curious about this, I've been wondering, but it's called Love's Finder's Fee. And it's coming from datingnews.com and photofeeler.com/Talkify. Now, yes, on Verse TV, we talked about Talkify about 2 years ago. And at that time, it was just under $1,500 to have their professional matchmakers professionally match you personally. And free to just be in the database of potential matches for the paying customers. Now, it's $500 a month for the professional matchmaker and $99 a year to just be in the pool of potential options. Now, prices have gone up for the long haul, but cheaper up front. And the article mentioned that members on Talkify are seriously looking for love. Now, assuming matchmaker success, would this meeting be a story that you and your partner would share with the grandkids? Why not, and how? Also, how do you feel about the perspective of needing to spend money for a dating service to weed out people who may not be as serious? Now, I'm going to put the question on the screen as well so we can see the question, and the order will be Chrissy, Mumu, Mershawn, Brittany. And give me just a moment, and the question will be on the screen for us to see exactly what is asked. All right. And again, Chrissy, Mumu, Mershawn, Chris, Brittany.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
and also, when you're finished with your point, like when you're like, oh, I've completed what I'm going to say, you don't have to wait for me. Just call the name of the next person and let them start. So forth and so on. Here we go.
I would tell my grandkids. How did you meet? That's an age-old question. You know, I would tell them that I'd make it juicy. Yes, yeah, definitely. Uh, yeah, I would tell the grandkids, and I would because I think it is kind of a serious thing when you are paying to be specific about what you're looking for in a lifelong partner or in a mate or a spouse. If you're gonna pay for it, for a service that's gonna bring people to you that meet that criteria. You know, I don't even look at it as if it's, you know, I mean, it is a service, of course, but it's really you're making an investment in yourself for your own happiness because you are in fact looking for just that. You're trying to find somebody. So um the perspective of needing to spend the money for a dating service, I think it's smarter than going to the bar and paying for alcohol and not really knowing what you're taking home or what you know meeting up with later. I think it's smart. I personally have never used a dating service. Um, I've been told that I should because I have a refined taste. So um, yeah, I think that it's a perspective as far as a need. I think it's definitely a necessity if you want to get real specific and you don't want to like try to weed it out the regular way. And who's next?
Mumu.
All right.
Okay, so I guess what I was getting was somebody's playing matchmaker and they cost $1,500 to get match for the matchmaker and what $99 a year just to be, you know, in a group. That's just ridiculous. Like who's out here looking looking that deeply for somebody, you know? I feel like it should just come naturally. Matchmaking, no, because a lot of people match me up with people and I don't fucking like them. Stop matching me up with people based on, you know, what I think I want. People don't know what they want, you know, until you get that. Because you can have this idea of, you know, the person that you want, they're not gonna be the person that you want. So if you ask me, it's just a waste of time. But who's next? Maureen?
Mershon. And FYI, it's now $500 per month and for the actual matchmaker and $99 a year to just be in their pool of potential matches for the people who pay the $500 a month.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no.
That's a car note. That's mortgage. What the hell? No.
Mershon?
Yeah. I personally wouldn't use it, but for me, it's like I don't. It's like I agree with the notion that like it kind of takes the fun of being a human out of it. It's like this is the 21st century and things are done differently. I get that, but it's like if you can put in like your thought of who your ideal person is, it's like it's like, you know, your ideal person could be like some librarian or something that you just met because you connected over like a Snickers bar or something. It's like you really don't know what you want, and then even if that person is quote unquote perfect for you, it's like where's the fun? You kind of narrowed it down. Like, say you do get that perfect person, what are you going to talk about? Everything? I already know that, you like this or you do that. I don't think that the price is worth it, but in the same breath, I think that it's a choice. If you choose to drop that much money, you can. And telling the grandkids about it, it's like, sure, I don't see why not. Brittany.
Okay. I'm not gonna say I have a strong opinion on it, but I do have an opinion of dating apps are a scam. They're the new age dating show or speed dating. And I feel like, yeah, they're a good place to like get a first impression of someone. I'm not spending money on that though. Never in my life. I'd rather, meet somebody out in the open. I don't go to clubs or bars or anything, but like Marshawn said, I can go to a library. I can start a conversation with somebody. I don't see why you need to drop $500 a month on that. You're basically robbing people at that point. Who they're doing that, they might be desperate for it, and at that point, you're using people. Morally, it just seems very weird, and like, if you can put that steep of a price on it, you're probably immoral. It doesn't make sense. And if I did it, I'd tell my grandkids. I'd say I spent $1,500 on your grandma. You put a price on her at that point.
Yes. That'd be a great
also,
story.
Where does the money come from? That's a lot of money to just drop out of the blue.
Right.
All right. So, and FYI, they say it's for professionals age 21 to 81. And that's their whole shtick, if you will. But yeah, that is a considerable amount of money. Even the $500 a month is even more in the long run. Anyway, so I will read our next question and then we will turn off the live. And the next question is the homos lucky them. Now, from our previous Verse TV discussions and the song Lucky Her, one of Aaron Mack's favorite artists, Lil Mo's song Lucky Her, the topic of improving a partner for their next partner came up. Now, we all learn from and teach our partners life lessons that stimulate growth for better or for worse. Now, some people call relationship lessons baggage. Why baggage? Also, how much, quote, baggage, end quote, will you put up with before bringing the relationship to a close, and why? Now, the order for this one will be Chrissy, Mershawn, Brittany, Mumu. And I will put the question up on the screen right. Yes, now, all right. Take it away, Chrissy.
Okay. First question. Some people call relationship life lessons baggage. I think they're just lessons. They're not, I don't think they're baggage unless you're really, really damaged from those lessons and you just carry it over to the next relationship or not give yourself enough time to even be ready